everybody. We're here cooking dinner a little bit early tonight because Jack actually has an art show at school tonight, so we need to have dinner on the table, and then we're gonna go over to his art show. So I just had kind of a realization. I always knew why we cook dinner at home and why we don't try to eat out a lot during the week, especially. It's, you know, just doesn't make you feel good. It costs a lot of money and things like that. So tonight on our menu, because we meal plan on Sundays, so we always just pick what we're gonna have for the week, and then I get groceries. I just got back from a retreat, and so I went just kind of like halfway grocery shopping today, just buying the stuff we needed for dinner. And it made me really realize why we eat at home 5 nights a week with numbers. Guys, this dinner tonight, we're having pasta with chicken and broccoli in it, some olive oil, some cheese, and some garlic bread. Annie, they're all very happy about our Pasta Monday. The whole dinner is costing my family of 4, with probably some leftovers, $10, which means that it's costing me no more than like $2.25 a person for this dinner, and we're gonna have leftovers for it. So it's so important to cook at home. Not only do you feel better, and then I can use the rest of my money to invest in products that help me cook the dinner to make it taste even better, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab my garlic rub, and I'm gonna slice up my chicken. So I have 2 thick chicken breasts that I bought in a giant pack. So it cost me like $11 for 8 chicken breasts. So I'm gonna take 2 of them. I'm using the Close & Cut. The Close & Cut's a great spring-loaded tool. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slice it in half so that each piece of chicken breast gets cut in half, and we have 4 pieces of chicken. Okay, so super easy. We're gonna lay it in the grill pan. And then when it's all done cooking, I'm going to be able to just slice it to put over the top of our pasta. I even bought gluten-free pasta, so $10 with gluten-free pasta and garlic bread and broccoli and chicken. Yeah, crazy. Exactly why I cook at home 5 nights a week. All right, cut this one in half as well. Use a chef's knife with the Close & Cut. I love this thing. That way I'm not worried about trying to cut it between 2 plates. So we're gonna do that with our chicken. Let me wash my hands real quick. The rest of the week we're doing things like sloppy joes, we're doing a Mediterranean chicken quinoa bowl, and then Fridays we have hockey and skating, so we're actually gonna be doing sandwiches usually on Friday nights.
Mama, wanna know something funny?
So I'm gonna add some garlic rub too.
You say everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
So how do they decide what they're gonna buy when they might have a budget?
Ooh, that's a good question. Did you guys hear Annie? Annie said, I say everything is awesome, so how would you decide what to buy if you have a budget? And the great part is I have my top 10 list of things that you should start to invest in, and then my top 10 list for hosts. So if you wanted to host a party and you got things for a discount, stuff like this.
So I bet one of them, I know.
What?
The mix and chop.
Mix and chop.
Everyone loves that. The garlic stew.
The garlic press.
Yeah,
The mix and chop. Very good, Annie. Yep, those 2 are definitely on my top 10. Another thing on my top 10 is a micro cooker. Annie, do we use these like all the time?
Wait,
Okay.
Mom, did you put the pasta maker on there? Because that's pretty fun instead of...
Pasta maker's pretty fun. I agree with that as well. Annie's weighing in on our dinner tonight.
Because you can make mac and cheese really.
You could make mac and cheese really well in the pasta cooker. So we're going to use our 3-quart micro cooker today to do fresh broccoli. And the reason I'm using the biggest one is just because broccoli's bulky. And the only thing you need to do, guys, is add a couple tablespoons of water. We have a vented lid, so it's going to steam in the microwave in about 6 minutes. And then we have fresh broccoli to put on top of our pasta, chicken. And then the boys, because me and Annie are the gluten-free, each get a piece of garlic bread from one of our little mini round stones. It's going to cook perfectly in the oven. I have a funny story about this. One time I cooked this for the whole family, garlic bread for the whole family, and this is like, what, 4-minute Texas toast or something like that? I forgot about it in the oven. The great thing about our stoneware is it doesn't really burn. I mean, you have to like leave it in there for a long time for it to burn. I left it in there for 20 minutes, so we had very nice garlic bread croutons instead of garlic bread, which is totally fine, but at least my house was not crazy burned, like had that burn smell. So this is gonna go in the oven for the boys. Oh, throwing stuff. I'm throwing cheese. I'm just gonna cut up some broccoli, like I said, add it to the micro cooker. This is a lot of fun for kids to be able to do too, because sometimes you can just give them these broccoli trees. I did this with my mini chefs actually last week, and then let them break apart some of the smaller pieces. And then their little fingers are busy. and they have a lot of fun, and they have kind of just this effort that they helped with for dinner. Okay, so if you have littles at home that want to help you in the kitchen, buy a head of broccoli, snap off the bigger pieces, and then let them break it into the smaller pieces for you, or give them the whole head and let them break off all the little trees. Believe me, they loved doing it. They loved watching me show them how to do it, and then I had 3- and 4-year-olds going to town on broccoli. Can you believe it? Yes.
doing broccoli.
It's my trick.
Even though I'm 8 years old, can I try?
Yeah, go ahead. Just start breaking it apart. Put it in here. So I actually think I bought too much broccoli, but I love broccoli. I will eat this
How?
with ranch. Look at Yanni doesn't even know how to do it. Break apart the little flowers.
Oh.
See? Like that. Because we don't want it too big for our pasta, right?
Like this?
But I love broccoli just to steam, to roast. You can roast fresh broccoli like
My
this.
favorite, I'll only eat broccoli if it's cooked.
Yeah, only cooked broccoli. I like it with ranch or hummus. I'm totally fine with that. So I'm going to flip our chicken in our grill pan. Look at this. How nice this comes out to be. And they also cook quicker when you use the closing cut to actually cook your chicken. They'll be a lot thinner. You don't have to worry about those big chunks of meat. Closing cut's perfect for that. I got water boiling in the back in the multi-pot with our collapsible strainer. So this is when pasta's going to go in here with this. And then I can just whoop, pick it up. It'll drain for me and pasta's going to be ready. So a really simple dinner that's going to take me no more than 20 minutes. It didn't cost me any more than $10. And everyone's going to be super satisfied. We got the carbs, we got the protein, we got the veggies, of course some cheese and olive oil. It's going to be a really good dinner, and again, super important to cook at home as much as you can, which is exactly why I meal plan and prep ahead, and just make sure that everything is running smoothly in my household, because it's one less thing I have to worry about then when I have everything running the way I'm supposed to be running and have the tools to be able to do this as well. So, happy Monday, everybody. I'm going to finish this. We're going to go to Jack's art show, and super simple dinner, super cheap, well worth the 20 minutes of my time. Bye, guys.